Hey YouTube, after I mentioned in the other video a disastrous like 17 game losing streak that brought me down to like 23 something. I mean, I'm climbing back. This team got me back to like 2500-ish something, and the team you're going to see tomorrow morning, it's two teams I'm going to do in one video, got me up to 2685. So definitely starting to figure out this meta. I really liked, let's just go with the factor that's on all the teams. Amoongus. I think Amoongus is a great answer in this meta. I think there's enough Ghost and Psychic, so the Astonish is great and Foul Play combo there. And then you have the Grass Knot for your ground that it seems to be everywhere in Diggersby and Cladle and stuff like that. So I think Amoongus is great. I put in DEWGONG because if you are going to be weak to flying in particular, you need an answer to that. And then Typhlosion, just because I've been having so much fun with this Pokemon. I think that it is a great lead. The back two Pokemon are bulky enough to cover each other's weaknesses, and they're they're cover each other's weaknesses, and they're bulky enough that you can just kind of like over shield on the lead and take switch. Both connect as safe swaps. As you're going to see in this first matchup, I do go into Amoongus here because you should never come in with your hardest answer, and the hardest answer would be an ice Pokemon into a Pokemon weak to double ice. So double weak to ice. So I come in Amoongus. Unfortunately, just get met with a Powder Snow Sandslash. So this is a tough one already. Going to get the first Foul Play off. And this is where this Pokemon can be pretty strong. I'll be interested to see here if I just try to commit to the Astonish down. Grab a shield maybe here. They get another one off. And I think at this point I just have to commit to the Astonish down. I'm not going to get it, am I? No, I'm going to be one short. Fantastic start. Not counting. I've actually had this multiple times where I screwed up the counts on this Pokemon, but they come in with their Dragonite, and they have a Quillfish in the back. So weak to ground, double weak to ice on the front here. Grab. They do not shield, which is huge because now what I can do is I can farm this down and at least lower the Dragonite's attack once here. So instant throw, do not, I mean, it's only a one turn fast move, but they do not get that through. So obviously going to grab the shield. They're going to try to commit to the farm down, and they may, but look how much those are doing. And now I do get that Incinerate through, and that Incinerate is going to register. And their Shadow, I'm a Shadow, even though it's resisted, yeah, does take out. So those Ice Shards adding up way too much. They should have taken me out quicker. So despite me screwing that up, I still won that matchup. And this is why I like Typhlosion. If they don't have like something that resists, the amount of damage that Incinerate does, and then able to just grab that shield there. So did chip damage, able to keep switch on DEWGONG. Coming here where I know I can absorb a move. Getting to the Grass Knot. Grass Knot's just a better move than non-stab Foul Play. Maybe if you hit some bubbles, that would help. Do take it out. So kept switch, and I have a shield. DEWGONG's here. Am I going to get to the move? I don't think so. Oh yeah, I will. Because of the one turn deny, or else that would have taken me, not deny, but the one turn leg. Do get that off. Oh, I would have loved, never mind. I would have lived with 1 HP anyways. And so once I took them that low, I then just come in with DEWGONG because I know they have a ton of energy. Skeldritch here in the back. DEWGONG is my win con at this point. Let's see how much I can chip here. I may shield and get another Thunder Punch off because these Incinerates are going to add up too. And DEWGONG has like very little health, and mine has a lot of health. So I know I'm in a good spot there. So I'm not too worried about that. We're going to incinerate each other down, so they're going to have to throw. They do not. Now I have a shield advantage. I have health advantage, and I've got energy, which means this is a top left for my opponent. Togetic. Nice to resist the fairy. Out comes a Ferret. So I am just, again, I don't have a great answer for this. They have a Astonish is resisted, and they have a Trailblaze. So basically what I'm doing is I know that I'm going to win CMP, and I know that I can outpace to these moves. So I'm just going to stay in this matchup. Again, not hitting any of the bubbles, and just take this in the... I was going to say I'm going to take this in the 2 shield. Yeah, I'm going to take this in the 2 shield. Shielding up one... I'm trying to remember what they have on the front. Is it worth switch? Is that why I'm fighting for this so hard? Togetic. Oh yeah, because it's flying. So I don't want my grass on it. I want my ice on it. So that's why I'm fighting for switch. A line here. I can take a move. Don't get caught on me. I can already see a catch coming here. Don't go one and throw like a noob. But I have to. Okay, good. The instant swap. I'll just say I almost have to go. I don't have to. I can just throw the move. But Togetic coming in here, trying to get the move off so I can just lower their attack before they hit me. But that's okay. Dazzling Gleam does do a good amount of chip damage. But this will be super effective. Not quite enough to take it out. A little more bulky. Or just DEWGONG's not a hard hitter. One of the two. They will get another move off. It is another Dazzling Gleam, but I am at a move here. I'm going straight for the Drill Run, which is interesting. Because I'm still probably going to need a move. Yeah, I have a move. Oh, I have a move. That's why. Okay. I have a move, so I can just combo them. Tink, fantastic. They're going to get out into Dust Noir, so this is pretty good. I have super effective Astonish and Foul Play. At best, they're neutral with their moves here. Let's see if I try to get this off before they get another move off. Yes, I can. Not enough to take them out, though. I mean, it's amoongus and it's non-stab and stuff, so it makes sense. And Tink's gonna come back in. So all my charge moves are resisted, so might as well go for the harder hitting one. Here comes the Grass Knot. This will chip, right? It's good chip. Fairy Wind is resisted, so it's a very aggressive farm down here, and these Astonishes are adding up. So between the Grass Knot chip and I'll take that. They do Heavy Slam. What's in the back here? It is a Jellicent. I have Thunder Punch. I'll be interested to see if they shield. I may actually stay in and get another one off, but they let it go. Okay, so now it's top. Yeah. If they did shield, I would think I would just stay in, match shield, and get another Thunder Punch off before I get... Because DEWGONG doesn't have a great matchup, right? Hex and Shadow Ball are neutral. Ice Shard is resisted, and then at best I have a non-stab Drill Run. Why let them get to a second move before getting a move off? I don't know. You should not do that. I call everyone out for... I call every person who submits doing that is the wrong play, and that was the wrong play there. But out of Drill Run here. So this will grab a shield or take out. They do let me grab that shield. So I think at this point, Typhlosion with Thunder Punch is going to take out the rest of Jellicent. So they do take me out there. One Incinerate. I can live. Every move is resisted. It still chips though. But coming out with a Thunder Punch and a shield. I just don't know how much energy they have, but does not matter. Okay, Altaria. Again with these dragons. So Dragon Lead is tough, right? Because you have Typhlosion, which is resisted. You can't come DEWGONG because they are double weak to, especially another flying dragon. They are double weak to ice, so they will have an answer for ice. But obviously grass is not the answer here either. So you have enough flexibility in Astonish and Grass Knot. Sorry, Astonish and Foul Play. But unfortunately, yeah, like 2 non-stab moves against just a dragon, putting a lot of pressure on you. And here we go. Now I lost shield already. And if I lose switch, it's not a good situation. I do get a foul play off here. Unfortunately, it's not enough. And now it's the worst case scenario. Now it's truly the worst case scenario. They have a move. I'm only going to get 1 Incinerate, so I'm not going to get a lot of energy. And they have a Cladle in the back. So the Cladle is going to put enough pressure on, and it has Rock Tomb, so this matchup's over. So not a ton you can do there. I do in my next video tomorrow morning, I think have Pokemon... Like, I took Typhlosion out. I think it's fun, and I think it has a lot of play, but I think I put in Pokemon that have more flexibility in this meta. I'm trying to remember the third. It's Amoongus, Diggersby. What was the third? It's got to be something that can at least somewhat deal with ground. Oh, sorry, grass because... No, not grass. Ice. Because Diggersby and Amoongus are weak to ice, but it's not a fighter. I forget what my third was. Pangoro, we've seen this in the other video. I know that I can just take this with Thunder Punches and Incinerates, even if I need to burn 2 shields. And they close combat, so I will not need to burn 2 shields. Grumpig comes in. I could have like thrown a Blast Burn and put some shield pressure on, but you know, I can get to this move pretty quick. Maybe bank those Thunder Punches for later. Not enough to take out there, which is unfortunate because now the Shadow Ball will land here. And now it may be aggressive Karate Chop. Oh, it's a Skeledirge, which is not bad actually. But where do I go from here? I guess I have to just sacrifice DEWGONG and then try and sweep a Typhlosion after. Oh, and they let it go. Wow. So that's great. That's crazy given how low your Pangoro is, and you know I have an Incinerate user which is going to just delete you. Okay, so here comes a move. This will take out, so they shield, but now I got tons of energy here, so here's a snipe. I don't really like how my opponent's playing this out. And at this point I can just Incinerate down. Guzzlord. I'm kind of laughing. As much as I say I don't believe in the algorithm. I don't believe they're setting you up with Pokemon that to just counter yours. I don't remember ever running into 3 Dragon Pokemons in 5 matchups, 6 matchups, wherever we are here in this meta. That is very much dominated by Charm users. So to see 3 Dragon leads on my fire in 6 matches is kind of hilarious. Well, but let's get back to the matchup here. We have Dusknoir and Amoongus, and they eventually come back into Guzzlord. And yeah, did I go into DEWGONG right away? Yeah, because Amoongus is terrible against Guzzlord. So I think next time, I think I just have to play the lead out, and now I got a double shield. Oh, this is brutal. Okay, so you know, the Incinerate's are adding up. I may be able to like combo here and grab a shield with the Thunder Punch. Here comes the second one. They do double shield, and I try and snipe, but losing CMP there, or I got the 1 turn and they're going to get a full fast move through here. Let's find out. Game is all sorts of processing there. Do get the Grass Knot off. Do get the Astonish down. They're going to take me out here, though. No, they are not. What a comeback there. Amoongus coming in clutch in the end game here. Okay, Mirror Match Typhlosion. You can go to Blast Burn, although I think between... we're both going to Blast Burn, but we're definitely both throwing Thunder Punches. Like, if Thunder Punch doesn't take out, it's going to put it within like 1 HP. So we both kind of need to shield. Am I going to try to catch a Thunder Punch on an Amoongus here? I feel like that's what's going to happen. Yeah, you kind of have to. You know you're going to lose CMP. It is kind of dumb to go into a grass, but, you know, being able just to take that energy and just sacrifice this to a certain extent. They do just bank another move, and there is your 4th Dragon. Back to Guzzlord, but at least at this point I can get DEWGONG on it, so it's a little better. But yeah, count the dragons. I didn't even... Again, I probably did these battles like... because I've been running with this other team for like 3 days, so I definitely did these battles like Monday, probably still last week, and I don't remember it, but that's hilarious. So get to the icy wind, take out the Guzzlord. It is a Skarmory in the back, and that is huge. Back-to-back Thunder Punches here. Hopefully this is enough to take out. No, it is not. The Incinerate is. I don't have much. Oh, they have a Typhlosion as well. So they're locked on the 5-turn fast move as well. Ariados, good lead. They'll have to probably get out into something. That something is a Carbink. I don't have a good answer for Carbink. I'm double weak to rock. So this team does have some limitations, and then you're going to see, like, I built a more balanced team. Yes, I'm double weak to ice with, like, with Diggersby. And actually, Diggersby wasn't even the first one. It was Go Lurk first, and then I changed it to Diggersby for the second. To give me a bit more bulk and to give me a bit more sort of coverage, and I think in the meta. But yeah, there's definitely some limitations with this team. I do take that out. Ariados comes back in. Will get to a move. That's fine. I'll get back on Typhlosion. And we'll have to see what's in the back here. They Trailblaze me to boost their attack. That's just going to allow me to get to a charge move here. And I'm going to try and snipe. Try to snipe. Knowing they'll have like lunge and it will hurt. But I think I'm just going to try and have to run with DEWGONG at this point. And they let it go. I mean, yeah, I do take it down. It's a Steelix. I'm guessing that's a Thunderfang Steelix, which will make this a little trickier. I do grab a shield. Unfortunately, I cannot get, even though Thunder Punch would be double resisted, so it's not that it matters too much, but Crunch lands, no lowering of the defense, which is nice. Not even going to bait here. I think bait would be kind of stupid. Drill Run super effective. They're both at the same counts. They do shield. At this point, I don't care. I do get to the second Drill Run here. Probably still not enough to take out. 1 HP, but thank you, stupid game. My fast move actually goes through there. Oh, this was a subscriber. Hello, subscriber, because I remember, because they, in the Discord, link in the description if you want to join that, they tagged me saying, good games, I had 2 moves banked there. And I responded with, yeah, you would have won if the game screwed up like it does 90% of the time, but they actually allowed me to get my fast move through there, which is how it's supposed to be. So yeah. Okay, Diggersby. I get 1 Incinerate through, and then switch into DEWGONG just to be met with Charge Bug here. Maybe I should have just played out the Typhlosion matchup. I don't really like going into my Ice answer from so Ice Water answer, which is, they probably have answers for both, but you know, bulky enough. I probably should have gone Drill Run here, because Drill Run maybe could have taken out or put it close. Yeah, I probably would have taken out and now I'm going to lose switch. Yeah, that's dumb. I probably should have thrown the Drill Run, because Drill Run is neutral on the electric bug. Because now I lost switch, so I'm just getting ahead on energy here. And it is Grumpig. I mean, Sidewave is super effective. Let's see if I can grab a shield, or they're just going to 2-shield Diggersby for the rest of this. Yeah, I think that's kind of smart. Now I'm going to have to shield, or else this is going to do an insane amount of damage, but then they're going to get to Scorching Sands here. Yeah, I'm screwed. I should have thrown the Drill Run to grab switch, or put pressure on the shield there. I'm baiting here, but yeah. I think it's over. I grab a second. Maybe I can get to a Grass Knot and take this out. I think I just dumped my energy though, so I don't know if I can. They're going to have a Fire Punch. I think they have a lot of energy though. And I have to throw. They're going to catch, aren't they? Yeah, I had no choice, but they're going to catch. I remember this. This is one where, if you watch I don't even know when I did that video. I said it's as you can see, they have a charge move, right? So I did a video saying the easiest times to catch. And that is the #1 easiest time to catch. We both get to the charge move at the same time. I have to throw it, because if I don't throw it and they do, they're going to win. But they know they're going to lose CMP, and they have a Pokemon to catch on. So they just make the play that they know they can make there. And I can't do too much about it, because if I do try to call like a catch there, would it be a good call to call the catch? But if I try to call a catch and they do not catch, they get a Fire Punch off and take me out. So it's a tough one there. So Pidgeot into Claydol. So going to Icy Wind this. Catch maybe here. Nope, just going to play this matchup out. They have Rock Tomb, so I'm surprised what I'm doing. Unless I'm going to... I mean, I did lower their attack. do take them out here. I'll have a foul play for the Pidgeot if it comes back in. And they come Diggersby instead. Coming into a loaded, not loaded, but more energy Amoongus, which has grass. They're going to make a catch here. Man, I get caught on so much. What a noob. Caught on again. But that resistant move is enough to take that out. I mean, I still have... I'll live a Fire Punch. I still have DEWGONG. So I should be okay there. Going to come in here to get the Icy Wind off. Lower their attack. And I'm very close to a Grass Knot. So I should be able to just get to the Grass Knot. They undercharge, knowing that they're going to need a couple moves. So that's not bad. But I'm okay with that because now I don't need to get to the Grass Knot. They are in the red, so it's for sure just a foul play. So I can take it out here. With an Astonish. Okay. Anyways, hope your weekend's going well. Good luck on Community Day if you're playing. I went over that yesterday. But that is it. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned tomorrow for that team that got me to 2685. And I will see you guys in the next one.